You like it? I love it. All right, here we go. Going to be team one. Going to be Ethan Essex, Junior Barry at 1. 2, going to be Annette Miller, Carson Cox. 3, going to be Ryder Davis, J.B. Bell. 4, going to be Jeremy Olson, Mason Matthews. 5, going to be Turner Olson and Coulter Jackson. Guys, one team rides out. The next team is trotting into those preferred boxes. I mean a trotting. We're keeping them full. Annette Miller, Carson Cox, you're the ones coming in. The box is yours. I'm going to be with the leg here. They're going to be 15 and 12. Let's go to Annette and Carson at 2. 3, going to be Ryder and JB. Ryder Wolf, Stetson Posis, Cohen Carroll, and Kane Blessing. We need you to the entry office. Ryder Davis, I actually need you in the head box. Ryder Davis, JB Bell at 3. You guys come on in. That ain't going to be an old time here. Let's go to Davis and Bell at 3. 4, going to be Olson and Matthews. 5, going to be Olson and Jackson. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Be thinking about it. Jeremy Olson, Mason Matthews at 4. You guys come on in. Oh, let's go to Olson and Matthews at 4. 5, going to be Turner, Olson, Coulter Jackson. 6, going to be Thomas Conway and Kenyon Moore. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Be thinking about it. Turner and Coulter at 5. You guys come on in. No time here. It's going to Turner, Olson, Coulter Jackson at 5. 6, going to be Thomas Conway, Kenyon Moore. 7, going to be Trey Adams and Randall Murrah. 8, going to be Micaiah Thomason and Cole Wilson. Thomas Conway, Kenyon Moore at 6. You guys come on in. And we're going to be in old time here. Let's go to Thomas and Canyon at 6. 7, going to be Adams and Murrah. 8, going to be Thomason and Wilson. This is Thomas Conway, Kenyon Moore at 6. And they're going to be smooth here. Going to be 11 and 10. Let's go to Trey Adams, Randall Murrah at 7. 8, going to be Micaiah and Cole. 9, going to be Strand Schilling and Stetson Posis. 10, 11, and 12. Be thinking about it. Micaiah and Cole at 8. You guys come on in. And they're going to be an old time here. It's going to Micaiah Thomas and Cole Wilson at 8. 9, going to be Strand Schilling, Stetson Posis. 10, 11, and 12. Be thinking about it. And they're going to be an old time. It's going to Strand Schilling, Stetson Posis at 9. 10, going to be Brian Upmore, Reed Wolf. 11, going to be Connor Fair and Cohen Carroll. 12 and 13. Be thinking about it. Brian Upmore, Reed Wolf at 10. You guys come on in. And they're going to be at the leg here. Put them with 16 and 12. So be Upmore and Wolf at 10. 11, going to be Connor Fair, Cohen Carroll. 12, going to be Rose and Anthony. Connor Fair, Cohen Carroll at 11. You guys come on in. This team with a leg 1371. This is going to be Fair and Carroll at 11. 12, going to be Rose Barden, Anthony Anderson. 13, 14, and 15. Be thinking about it. All right, let's roll 11. Oh, let's go to 12. Let's go to Rose and Anthony. 13, going to be Slayton and Canyon. This is going to be Rose Barden, Anthony Anderson at 12. We're rolling 11. And with a leg here, going to be 14-22. Let's go to Slayton Post's Canyon Pinell, 13. 14, going to be Chad Schlock and Ryder Volf. 15, be thinking about it. Chad and Ryder at 14. You guys come on in. And going to be with the leg here. Going to be 15-53. Let's go to Chad Schlock, Ryder Volf, 14-15. Going to be WK and Kyle. After 15, let's go up. Try and get Connor and Cohen. WK Seymour, Kyle Archino at 15. You guys come on in. This team, no time. Let's go to WK and Kyle at 15. After 15, we'll go up. We'll get Connor and Cohen at 11, 16, 17, 18, 19. Connor Fair, Cohen Carroll, you guys come on in. Going to be smooth here. Going to be 11, 22. All right, going up now to 11. This is going to be Connor and Cohen. On deck, going to be Taos Hayes, Carson Cox at 16, 17. Going to be Ryder Davis and Michael Ramsey. This is Connor and Cohen at 11. Next out will be Taos and Carson. Taos and Carson, you guys come on in. And going to be smooth here. Going to be 12 and 20. Back in order now. Going to be Hayes and Cox at 16 right here. 17 going to be Ryder Davis, Michael Ramsey. 18 going to be Essex and Graves. 19, 20, be thinking about it. And going to be an old time here. Well, it's going to Ryder Davis, Michael Ramsey at 17. 18 going to be Essex and Graves. 19 going to be Aiden Halford, Coulter Jackson. 20, 21, 2, 3, and 4. Ethan Essex, T. Graves at 18. You guys come on in. This team going to pinch it off on a leg. 13-81. Oh, it's going to Essex and Graves at 18. 19 going to be Aiden Halford. Coulter Jackson, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Be thinking about it. And they're going to be smooth here. Going to be 10 and 14. Oh, it's good. Aiden Halford, Coulter Jackson at 19. 20, going to be Jeremy Olson, Canyon Moore. 21, going to be Trey Adams, J.B. Bell. 22, 23, 4, and 5. Be thinking about it. Oh, it's going to 20, going to be Jeremy Olson, Canyon Moore. 21, going to be Trey Adams, J.B. Bell. 22, 23, and 4. No action? Are you sure, T? You're positive. All right, we're rolling. Oh, let's go to Trey Adams and J.B. Bell, 21. 22, going to be Annette Miller, Cole Wilson, 23, 4, and 5. Big black thing in the middle. There it is with a leg. They're going to be an 18 and 70. Let's go to Annette Miller, Cole Wilson, 22, 23. Going to be Castro and Milliken. 24, 25. After 25, let's go up and try and get Jeremy and Canyon. Frank Castro, Josh Milliken, 23. You guys come on in. All right, I'm going to be with the leg here. Going to be 15 flat. Let's go to Castro and Milliken, 23. 4, going to be Brian Upmore, Colton Ranley, 25. Going to be Connor Fair, Dakota Limbo. They're going to be smooth here. Going to be 1481. Oh, it's going to Brian Upmore, Colton Ranley, 24. I don't think we're going to have Connor Fair because I think he is at arena number 2. So we'll go to Brian Upmore, Colton Ranley right here, 24. Followed by Jeremy Olson, Canyon Moore if we have them. Brian's coming around. We'll wait on him. Jeremy Olson, Canyon Moore, 20. You guys can come on in. Going to be on time here. Let's go up now. Going to be Jeremy and Canyon. Oh, we got Jeremy. Do we have Canyon? We got a man coming out of trot. I bet that's him. Here we go. Going to be Olson and Moore, 20. I appreciate it, Canyon. And we'll go to Bobby Watson, Reed Wolf, 26, 27. Going to be Slayton and Kane, 28, 29. I'm going to be on time here. Don't have 25. Let's go to 26. Bobby Watson and Reed Wolf. I'm going to be on time here. Let's go to Slayton Posters. Kane Blessing, 27. 28 going to be Chad Schlock, Kenyon Pennell. 29 going to be Lane Powell, Ryder Wolf. 30 going to be Kyle Detmering and Chance Cook. I'm going to be on time here. Let's go to Chad Schlock, Kenyon Pennell, 28. This is going to be Chad Schlock, Kenyon Pennell, 28, 29. Going to be Lane and Ryder, 30. Going to be Kyle Detmering and Chance Cook. Hey, Junior Loopers, they're about to kick it off. You will get turned out. Go ahead and head down to the Junior Looper Dummier Open. That's going to take place in between the first and second arena, right there in the warm-up arena. You'll see Ben Clements, the man in black. Go get signed up for it. They're kicking it off right now. So on a trot if you want to enter the Junior Looper Open. Let's go to 29. Going to be Lane Powell, Ryder Wolf. 30. Going to be Kyle Detmering, Chance Cook. After 30, let's try and get 25. Connor Fair and Dakota Linbo. Kyle and Chance at 30. You guys come on in. Yes, sir. That'll play. 10:07. Let's go to Kyle Detmering, Chance Cook, 30. And it'll be Connor Fair, Dakota Linbo, 25. Yeah, ain't going to be an old time. Let's go to Connor Fair, Dakota Linbo, 25. 6 and under Junior Loopers. They're kicking it off. If you want to be in it, they're doing it right now. 6 and under Junior Loopers. You need to head that way right now. They're doing it right now. This is Connor Fair, Dakota Linbo, 25. Thomas Conway, Brody Jackson, 31. You guys can come on in. Going to be smooth here. Going to be 9-11. That was 25. This is going to be 31. Thomas Conway, Brody Jackson. 32, going to be Aiden Howe for Jimmy Cooper. 33, going to be Colin Hall, Trace Anderson. 34 and 35. Be thinking about it. Aiden Howe for Jimmy Cooper, 32. You guys come on in. I'm going to be with the leg here. Going to be 15-38. Let's go to Halford and Cooper at 32. 3 going to be Hall and Anderson. 4 going to be Olson and Key. 35, 6, and 7. Be thinking about it. And going to be an old time. It's going to Colin Hall, Trace Anderson, 33. 4 going to be Olson and Key. 5 going to be Adams and Ramsey. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 40. Be thinking about it. This should be Colin and Trace. Turner and Case, 34. You guys come on in. This team going to be an old time. Here you go. Turner, Olson, Case, Key, 34 right here. 35 going to be Trey Adams, Michael Ramsey. 36 going to be Strand Schilling, Jace Davis. 37, 8, 9, and 40. Trey Adams, Michael Ramsey, 35. You guys come on in. And going to be an old time there. Let's go to Adams and Ramsey, 35. 6 going to be Strand Schilling, Jace Davis. 37 going to be Dakota and Wayne. 38, 9, and 40. Be thinking about it. With the leg, they're going to be 13-53. Oh, let's go to Schilling and Davis, 36. 7 going to be Kinley and Bell. 8 going to be Castro and Matthews. 9, 40, and 41. Dakota and Wayne, 37. You guys come on in. Going to be an old time here. Let's go to Kinley and Bell, 37. 8, going to be Castro and Matthews. 9, going to be Vallejo and Randley. 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, and 5. An old time. Let's go to Frank Castro, Mason Matthews, 38. 9, going to be Vallejo and Randley. 40, 41, 2, 3, and 4. All right, and going to be smooth here. Going to be 10:01. Let's go to Corey and Colton, 39. 40, going to be Upmore and Graves. 41, going to be Bullock and Walker. Old time here. Let's go to Upmore and Graves at 40. 41 going to be Bullock and Walker. 42 going to be Watson and Brown. 43, 4, and 5. I'm going to be an old time here. Let's go to Brian Bullock and Cooper Walker. 41, 42 going to be Bobby Watson, Evan Brown. Now we are going to kick off the Open Junior Looper. All right, open dummy or open. We're going to have an open dummy or open down there. You only got a few minutes, and Ben's going to kick it off. So if you want to get in the dummy or open, you need to head down there right now. If you're entered in this open, that's okay. I'll roll you. If you want to go get in the dummy or open, let's go to Brian and Cooper. Sorry, let's go to 42, Bobby Watson, Evan Brown right here. 43, going to be Shane White, Cole Wilson. 44, 45, and 6. Be thinking about it. This should be Bobby Watson, Evan Brown, 42. If you have won a trailer, do we need to enter the dummy or open? Coulter says yes. All right. No Bobby and, oh, we got him. Here we go. Bobby and Evan right here. 42. 43, going to be Shane and Cole. Old time there. Let's go to Shane White, Cole Wilson, 43. 44, going to be Sean Felton, Randall Murrow, 45. Going to be Curtis Hammond, Anthony Anderson, 46, 7, 8. And going to be an old time. Let's go to Sean Felton, Randall Murrow, 44. This team going to get a leg here. They're going to be 16 and 14. Now let's go to Curtis Hammond, Anthony Anderson, 45. 46, going to be Kyle Detmering. Canyon Moore, 47, going to be Micaiah and Bobby, 48, 49, and 50. Rotation number 2, ropers. Be getting it on your mind. I believe we're going to go right into rotation 2, no drag. Kyle and Canyon, 46. You guys come on in. All right, going to take an old time there. Let's go to Kyle Detmer and Kenyon Moore, 46. And going to be smooth here, going to be 7 and 15. Oh, I was going to let it slide. They said, no way, got to get the barrier. Put him at 12 and 15. Oh, let's go to Micaiah and Bobby right here, 47. 48, going to be Jeremy Olson, Brody Jackson. 49, going to be Brad Fryermuth, Jimmy Cooper. 50, going to be Colin Hall, Kane Blessing. Rotation number 2, ropers, 51 down to 100. Be getting it on your mind. We're going to go right to you. We will not drag. And going to be an old time here. Let's go to Olson and Jackson, 48. 9 going to be Fryermuth and Cooper. 50 going to be Colin Hall, Kane Blessing. I'm not going to fit there. Going to be an old time. Let's go to Brad and Jimmy, 49. 50 going to be Colin Hall, Kane Blessing. Then it'll be rotation number 2. We'll kick it off at 51, 52, 53, and 4. Get it on your mind. We're coming right to you. Rotation number 2. And going to be an old time. It's going to Colin Hall, Kane Blessing at 50. And going to be an old time here. All right, that's it. That's all for rotation number 1. We're going to rotation number 2. Going to kick it off at 51. Case Key, known header. And Josh Milliken, 52. Going to be Owen Maringer, Jace Davis, 53. Going to be Lane Powell, Wayne Bell. 54. Going to be Grant Miller, Colton Ranley. 55, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 6. Hey, if you are team 51 through 100, you are up. And this team's going to kick us off with an old time. Let's go to Owen Maringer, Jace Davis, 52. 3, going to be Lane Powell, Wayne Bell. 4, going to be Grant Miller and Colton Ranley. I'm going to be an old time here. Let's go to Lane and Wayne, 53. 4, going to be Grant and Colton. 55, going to be Nicholas. Grant Miller, Colton Ranley, 54. You guys, come on in. With a leg here, going to be 1475. Let's go to Grant and Colton, 54. 5, going to be Nicholas and Reed. Don't have these guys. Let's go to Nicholas Bjork and Reed Wolf at 55. We're going to go to Nicholas and Reed. Then it'll be 56. Ethan Essex, Lake and Boys, 57. Going to be Shane White, Trace Anderson, 58, 59, and 60. Be thinking about it. Oh, with a leg here, going to be 14 and 34. Let's go to Ethan Essex, Lake and Boys, 56, 7. Going to be Shane White, Trace Anderson, 58, 59, and 60. Be thinking about it. And going to be with the leg here. They're going to be a 1791. It's going to Shane White, Trace Anderson, 57, 58. Going to be Sean and Trey, 59 and 60. Be thinking about it. After 60, we'll try and get 54. This is Shane White, Trace Anderson, 57. Yeah, I'm going to be an old time. Let's go to Sean Felton, Trey Dutton, 58, 59. Going to be Eddie Witt, Coulter Jackson, 60. Going to be Ben Clements and J.B. Bell. Coulter, you're about up. This should be Sean Felton, Trey Dutton, 58. Do we have Sean? No Sean. All right. What about Eddie White, Coulter Jackson, 59? I don't know if we have Coulter. We got Coulter. There he is. Here you go. Eddie Witt, Coulter Jackson, 59, 60. Going to be Ben and JB. We're not going to have Ben. With a leg here, they're going to be 1406. Well, let's try for Grant Miller, Colton Ranley real quick. 54. Let's try and get Grant and Colton. We got them. Then we'll get back in order at 61 with Micaiah Thomas and Colton Schlock, 62, 3 and 4. Micaiah and Colton, you guys come on in. Going to be an old time here. All right, back in order now at 61. It's going to be Thomason and Schlock. Then we'll get W.K. and Brody at 62, 3. Going to be Curtis Hammond, Jimmy Cooper, 64 and 5. Be thinking about it. I'm going to be an old time here. Let's go to 62. Going to be W.K. Seymour, Brody Jackson. 63, going to be Curtis and Jimmy, 64 and 5. Be thinking about it. With a leg here, going to be $15.95. Oh, let's go to Curtis Hammond, Jimmy Cooper, 63. 4 going to be Colin Hall, Cooper Walker, 65. Going to be Case Key and Mason Matthews. We have Sean Felton back yet? We'll see Sean. With a leg here, going to be 16-22. Going to Colin Hall, Cooper Walker, 64. 5 going to be Kean Matthews. 6 going to be Fryermuth and Davis. Going to be smooth here. Going to be 10 and 10. It's going to Case Key, Mason Matthews, 65. 6 going to be Fryermuth and Davis. 7 going to be Ameringer and Cox. 8, 9, and 70. Right now. All right, let's roll them down, guys. Let's roll them down. Let's go to Brad and Jace, 66. Oh, we're staying here. My bad. All right, let's get Case and Mason, 65. All right, and they're going to be smooth here. Going to be 10 and 46. Let's go to Brad and Jace at 66. 7 going to be on Maringer, Carson Cox, 68, 9, and 70. I'm going to be an old time here. Let's go to Owen Maringer, Carson Cox, 67. 8 going to be Lane Powell, Colton Ranley, 69 and 70. All right, and we're going to be smooth here. You're going to be 10:03. Oh, let's go to Lane Powell, Colton Ranley, 68, 9. Going to be Kyle Detmering and Nicholas Bjork. 70, going to be Frank Castro, Reed Wolf. After 70, we're going to go up and try and pick up some skips. Hey, fancy. Got a pair. Going to be 8:35. Let's go to 69, Kyle Detmering and Nicholas. 70, going to be Frank Castro, Reed Wolf. After 70, let's go up and try and get Sean Felton, Trey Dutton, 58. We got Sean back, so we'll get 58 after 70. Now, JB, hang tight. Once Ben gets back, we'll pick you up. Going to be smooth here. Going to be 12:02. Let's go to Frank Castro, Reed Wolf at 70. Then it'll be 58. Going to be Sean Felton, Trey Dutton. Followed by 71, 72, 3, 4, and 5. Be thinking about it. Ropers, if you'd like to play in that 8-5 handicap, let's pick one, draw one for 240, or draw two for 260. That's a 3-steer average, and that's going to be directly following this short round. So we getting entered. This team going to be smooth. 987. You betcha, boys. Let's go up now. Let's get Sean Felton, Trey Dutton. This is going to be 58. We got them. On deck, going to be 71. Lake and Boyce, Canyon Pennell, 72, 3, 4, and 5. Well, going to stab a leg, 15-28 right there. Oh, let's go to 71. Going to be Lincoln, Boyce Canyon, Pinnell. 72, going to be Chad Schlock and Trace Anderson. 73, going to be Corey Vallejo, Bobby Vaughn, 74, 5 and 5.1. And going to be with the leg here. They're going to be 16 and 39. Let's go to Chad Schlock, Trace Anderson, 72, 3. Going to be Corey Vallejo, Bobby Vaughn, 74, 5 and 5.1. Corey Vallejo, Bobby Vaughn, 73. You guys come on in. And going to be an old time here. Let's go to Corey and Bobby, 73. 4 going to be Shane and Joshua. Shane White, Joshua Milliken, 74. You guys come on in. And going to be an old time there. Not going to work. Let's go to White, Milliken, 74. 5. Going to be Miller and Wilson. 35.1. Going to be Jim Keeling and Stetson Posas. Gonna be an old time here. Let's go to Grant Miller and Cole Wilson. This is 75, Grant and Cole. They're going to be 75.1. Jim Keeling, Stetson Post is 76. Brody Jackson, Cohen Carroll, 77, 8, 9, and 80. Be thinking about it. And going to be with the leg here. They're going to be 14.78. Let's go to Keeling and Post is 75.1. 6 going to be Jackson and Carroll. 7 going to be Taus and Trey. 78, 9, and 80. Be thinking about it. And going to be an old time. It's going to be Brody Jackson, Cohen Carroll, 76. 7 going to be Taus Hayes, Trey Dutton, 78, 9, and 80. Be thinking about it. Taus and Trey, 77. You guys come on in. And we're going to be smooth here. You're going to be 10:39. Let's go to Taus Hayes, Trey Dutton, 77. 8 going to be Colin Hall, Jimmy Cooper, 79 and 80. Let's roll this team. Let's go to 78, Colin Hall, Jimmy Cooper. We're going to go to Colin and Jimmy. If we've got action there. We have Colin and Jimmy. We got Ben back. Ben, you ready for one? Let's do it. Let's go to Ben Clements, JB Bell at 60. We'll go to Ben Clements, JB Bell. On deck, we'll get Dakota Kinley, Evan Brown, 79. Dakota and Evan, you guys come on in. Not going to work right there. That'll be an old time. Let's go back in order now. We're rolling 77 and 78. We'll go to 79. Dakota Kinley, Evan Brown. 80 going to be Thomas Conway, Mason Matthews. 81, 2 and 3. You bet. Going to stab a leg, though. 1481. Oh, that's going to Thomas Conway, Mason Matthews here at 80. 81 going to be Tyann and Jace. 82 going to be Rose and Kyle. 83, 4, and 5. Be thinking about it. Tyann and Jace, 81. You guys come on in. I'm going to be an old time there. It's going to Tyann, Clemens and Jace Davis, 81. 82 going to be Rose Barton, Kyle Archino. 83, 84, and 5. Be thinking about it. All right, guys, put that one away. We're going to get you another one. Put that one away. Let's go to Rose Barton, Calarchino, 82. 83 going to be Owen Maringer, Colton Ranley. 84 going to be Trey Adams, Chance Cook. 85 going to be Clements and Ramsey. And going to be an old time there. Let's go to Owen Maringer, Colton Ranley, 83, 84. Going to be Trey Adams, Chance Cook, 85. Going to be Ben Clements, Michael Ramsey. After 85, let's try and go up, get 77, 78, and 81. This is 83, Owen Maringer, Colton Ranley. You bet. We're going to be smooth here. You're going to be 7 and 49. Let's go to 84, Trey Adams, Chance Cook. 85, going to be Ben Clements, Michael Ramsey. After 85, we'll get 77, 78, and 81. This is Adams and Cook right here. 85, Ben Clements, Michael Ramsey. You guys come on in. I'm going to get the leg there. Going to be 1395. It's going to be Ben Clements, Michael Ramsey, 85. On deck, going to be Taos Hayes and Trey Dutton at 77. Taos and Trey, guys, are going to be next out. In the hole, going to be Colin Hall, Jimmy Cooper, 78. Then it'll be 81, Tyann and Jace. And they're going to be smooth here. They're going to be an 802. All right, we're going up now. Going to be Taos Hayes, Trey Dutton right here. This is 77. 78 going to be Colin Hall, Jimmy Cooper. 81 going to be Tyann and Jace. Then it'll be back in order at 86. And going to be with the leg here. They're going to be 1602. Oh, it's going to Colin Hall, Jimmy Cooper, 78 right here. On deck, going to be Tyann and Jace at 81. You guys come on in. Tyann and Jace, the box is yours. And they're going to be smooth here. Going to be 10 and 10. Well, let's go to Tyann and Jace at 81. On deck, going to be 86. Going to be Nicholas and Lake in 87, 88, 89, and 90. Be thinking about it. Nicholas and Lakin, you guys come on in. And going to be no time there. Oh, let's go to Nicholas and Lakin, 86. 87, going to be Chad and Colton Schlock. 88, going to be Corey Vallejo. Trace Anderson, 89 and 90. Be thinking about it. That team going to be smooth here. Going to be 9 and 76. They're good. Let's go to Chad and Colton Schlock at 87 right here. 88 going to be Vallejo and Anderson. 89 going to be Brian Bolick and Joshua Milliken. 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Corey and Trace, 88. You guys, come on in. Box is yours. With length, they are going to be a 16 and 63. Oh, that's going to Corey and Trace at 88. 89 going to be Brian and Joshua. 90, 91, 92, 93, 4, and 5. Are you thinking about it? Brian and Joshua, 89. You can come on in. Well, this team's looking good. Got this one lined out. Not going to work, though. No time. Oh, let's go to Bullock and Milliken, 89, 90. Going to be Halford and Key, 91. Going to be Lane Powell and Kane Blessing, 92, 93, 4, and 5. Be thinking about it. Aiden Halford, Case Key at 90. Come on in for me. The box is yours. And not going to work there. Going to be an old time. Let's go to Halford and Key at 90. 91 going to be Lane Powell, Kane Blessing. 92 going to be Brody Jackson and Cooper Walker. You are in the hole. 93, 94, 5, 6, and 7. Are you thinking about it? 11 are up here in rotation number 2. 11 away from rotation number 3. We will not drag rotation number 3 ropers. I'm talking about Team 101 all the way through the end. Be getting it on your mind. This team going to be an old time. Let's go to Lane Powell, Kane Blessing at 91. 92 going to be Brody Jackson, Cooper Walker. 93, 94, and 5. This should be Lane Powell and Kane Blessing. No action? No action. Let's roll them. Well, let's go to Brody Jackson, Cooper Walker, 92. Looks like we got them. Here we go. Going to be Jackson and Walker, 92. 93, going to be Ryder Davis and T. Graves, 94, 95, and 6. This should be Brody Jackson and Cooper Walker, 92. No action there either. What about Ryder Davis, T. Graves, 93? I got Ryder. Do we have T? You bet. Here we go. All right, 93. Ryder Davis, T. Graves. 94 going to be Grant Miller, Wayne Bell. 95 going to be Shane White, Dakota Linbo. And they're going to be smooth here. Going to be 11 and 34. Let's go to Grant Miller, Wayne Bell, 94. 95 going to be Shane White, Dakota Linbo. 96 going to be Cheryl and Jace. 97, 98, 99, and 100. Shane White, Dakota Linbo, 95. You guys come on in. And going to be an old time there. Let's go to Shane and Dakota, 95. 6 going to be Cheryl and Jace. 97, 98, 99, and 100. And they're going to be an old time here. Let's go to Cheryl Cooper, Jace Davis, 96. 97 going to be Colin Hall, Carson Cox, 98, 99, and 100. And they're going to be smooth here. Going to be 9 and 80. Let's go to 97. Going to be Colin Hall, Carson Cox. 98. Going to be Eddie Witt, Colton Ranley. 99 and 100. All right, let's go to Eddie Witt, Colton Ranley, 98. We don't have 97. Let's go to 98. We'll go to Eddie and Colton. 99 going to be Slayton and Stetson. Then it'll be 100. Slayton and Stetson post us 99. You guys come on in. All right, and they're going to be smooth here. Going to be 11 and 10. Oh, let's go to Slayton and Stetson, 99. 100 going to be Sean Felton, Lake and Boyce. After 100, we'll go up. We'll get 91, 92, and 97. 5 left to rope here in rotation number 2. All right, not going to work there. Going to be an old time. Let's go to Sean and Lake in 100 right here. On deck, going to be Lane Powell, Kane Blessing, 91, 92, going to be Brody Jackson, Cooper Walker. Then it'll be 97, Colin Hall and Carson Cox. And they're going to be an old time. All right, let's go up now to 91. Going to be Lane Powell, Kane Blessing right here. On deck, going to be Brody Jackson, Cooper Walker, 92. Then it'll be Colin Hall, Carson Cox. 30 rope in rotation number 2. And going to be an old time here. Let's go to Brody and Cooper, 92. 97, going to be Colin Hall, Carson Cox. In the hole, it'll be rotation number 3 with 101. And with the leg here, going to be 1475. All right, final team to open rotation number 2, going to be Colin Hall, Carson Cox. We'll kick it off in rotation number 3 at 101. And going to be smooth here, going to be an 803. All right, let's go to rotation number 3. Kick it off, 101, going to be Micaiah Thomason, Ben Clements. I don't have Ben, so Micaiah, hold tight. Oh, let's go to Bobby Watson, Junior Berry, 102. Oh, we'll go to Bobby and Junior, 102, 103, going to be Corey Vallejo, Colton Schlock, 104, going to be Tyann and Cole, 105, Owen and Canyon, 106, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 44 teams here in this rotation, and we'll drag it up. And going to be an old time there. Let's go to Corey Vallejo, Colt Schlock, 103 right here. 104 going to be Tyann and Cole. 105 going to be Owen Maringer, Kenyon Pennell. 106 going to be Nicholas and Brody. And going to be an old time. Oh, it's going to tie in and Cole 104. 105 going to be Maringer and Pennell. 106, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This should be Tyann and Cole, 104. No action. All right, let's roll them. Let's go to Owen Maringer, Kenyon Pennell, 105. We're going to go to 105. On deck, going to be Nicholas and Brody, 106, 7. Going to be Brad and Case, 108, 9, and 10. Be thinking about it. And they're going to be smooth here. Going to be an 8 and 20. Oh, let's go to Nicholas and Brody, 106. 7, going to be Fryermuth and Key. 8, going to be Miller and Vaughn. 9, going to be WK and Trace. 10, be thinking about it. This should be Nicholas Bjork, Brody Jackson, 106. Once, twice, 3 times, don't have them. Let's roll them. What about Brad Fryermuth, Case Key, 107? I got Case. Do we have Brad? You bet. Let's team rope. 108, going to be Grant Miller, Bobby Vaughn. 109, going to be WK and Trace. 110, going to be Curtis and Jace. After 110, we'll go up and pick up our skips. Grant Miller, Bobby Vaughn, 108. You guys come on in. All right, going to be an old time. Let's go to Grant Miller, Bobby Vaughn, 108. 9, going to be WK and Trace. 10, going to be Hammond and Davis. 11 and 12, be thinking about it. WK and Trace, 109. You guys come on in. All right, going to be an old time. Oh, it's going to Seymour and Anderson, 109. 10, going to be Hammond and Davis. After 10. Oh, let's try for Micaiah and Ben. Maybe not. I don't have Ben. Curtis and Jace, 110. You guys come on in. Old time here. We go to Curtis Hammond, Jace Davis, 110. After 110, we're going to get Tyann Clements and Cole Wilson, followed by Nicholas and Brody. And going to be an old time here. Oh, let's go up now. Going to get Tyann Clements, Cole Wilson, 104 right here. And we'll try for Nicholas and Brody, 106, followed by 101, Micaiah and Ben. And going to be an old time. Oh, let's go to Nicholas Bjork and Brody Jackson, 106 right here. On deck, going to be 101, Micaiah and Ben. Then in the hole, 111, Colin Hall, Canyon Moore. Should be Nicholas Bjork, Brody Jackson. Nicholas and Brody? No players? All right. Well, let's go to Micaiah and Ben then. 101. We need Brody Jackson. To the main arena, please. Brody Jackson. All right, now we'll go to Nicholas and Brody. Nicholas, your man's here. Sorry for the holdup. All right, I'm going to be with the leg here. They're going to be 1683. All right, let's go to Nicholas and Brody, 106 right here. Then it'll be 111, Colin Hall, Kenyon Moore, 112. Going to be Connor Fair, Colton Randley, 113, 114, 115. Be thinking about it. We got 35 to rope, then we'll drag it up and be back with your short round. Colin and Canyon, 111. You guys come on in. Not going our way there. Going to be an old time. Let's go to Colin Hall, Kenyon Moore. 111. On deck, going to be 112, Connor Fair, Colton Randley. 13, going to be Cheryl and Jimmy Cooper. 14, 15, be thinking about it. Connor Fair, Colton Randley, 112. You guys come on in. All right, and they're going to be smooth here. Going to be 9 and 42. Let's go to Connor Fair, Colton Randley, 112. 13 going to be Cooper and Cooper. 14 going to be Felton and Bell. Cheryl and Jimmy, 113. You guys come on in. All right, and they're going to be an old time. Let's go to Cheryl and Jimmy, 113. 114 going to be Sean Felton, JB Bell. 15 going to be Bobby Watson at Anthony Anderson. 115.1, 116 and 17. Be thinking about it. Sean Felton, JB Bell, 114. You guys come on in. All right, and they're going to be smooth here. Going to be 12 and 22. This will be Sean and JB, 114. 15 going to be Bubba Watson, Anthony Anderson. 15.1 going to be Jim Keeling, Ryder Wolf. Be thinking about it. I'm going to be with a leg. Put him at 16.28. Let's go to Bobby Watson, Anthony Anderson, 115. 15.1. Going to be Jim Keeling, Ryder Wolf. You are on deck. 116, Corey Vallejo and Dakota Linbo in the hole. Jim and Ryder, 115.1. You guys come on in. And going to be smooth here. Going to be 9 and 13. Oh, it's good. Keeling and Wolf at 115.1. 16 going to be Vallejo and Linbo. 17, 18, 19. Be thinking about it. I'm going to be an old time here. Let's go to Corey Vallejo, Dakota Linbo, 116, 117. Going to be Kyle and Cohen. Now, Bobby and Anthony, guys, you were 14-13. You had the leg. This is Vallejo and Limbo, 116. 17 going to be Detmering and Carroll, 18, 19, 20. Kyle and Colin, you guys come on in. And going to be smooth here, going to be 10 and 19. Let's go to Detmering and Carroll, 117. 18 going to be Tyann and Wayne, 19, 20, 21. Tyann and Wayne, 118. You guys come on in. All right, and they're going to be smooth here. Going to be 9 and 81. Well, let's go to Tyann and Wayne, 118. 19 going to be Aiden Halford and Lakin Boys, 120, 21, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And they're going to be smooth here. Going to be 10 and 76. Oh, let's go to Aiden Halford and Lakin Boys, 119. 20 going to be Maringer and Clements, 21, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And going to be with the leg here. Put him in 18-26. Let's go to Owen Maringer. Ben Clements, 120 right here. 121 going to be Case Key, T. Graves, 122, 23, 4, and 5. Be thinking about it. 24 away from the tractor. And going to be an old time here. Let's go to Case Key, T. Graves, 121. 122 going to be Jackson and Vaughn. 123 going to be Postis and Anderson. 124, 5, and 5.1. Brody and Bobby, 122. You guys come on in. This team going to be with the leg here, 14 and 41. This will be Bodie Jackson, Bobby Vaughn, 122. 123 going to be Slayton Postis, Trace Anderson. 124, 25, 25.1. Slayton and Trace. And with a leg here, they're going to be 15-53. Let's go to Colin Hall and Chase Davis, 125. 25.1 going to be Malik Moses and Kane Blessing, 128-27. And they're going to be smooth here. Going to be 971. Let's go to Malik Moses, Kane Blessing, 125.1. 126 going to be Hammond and Ranley, 127, 28, 29, and 30. This should be Malik Moses, Kane Blessing. Do we have Kane? No Kane. Malik King tight. Let's go to Curtis Hammond, Colton Ranley, 126. Now, Kane Blessing, you have an extra run. We need you to the main arena with a hill horse and a hill rope. Kane Blessing to the main arena with a hill horse and a hill rope. Brad Fryermuth, Culture Jackson, 127. You guys come on in. And going to be an old time here. Let's go to Brad and Coulter, 127. 128 going to be Sean Felton, Michael Ramsey. 129, 130. Be thinking about it. Sean Felton, Michael Ramsey, 128. You guys come on in. All right, we're going to be smooth here. You're going to be an 866. Let's go to Sean Felton, Michael Ramsey, 128. 29 going to be Connor Fair, Cooper Walker, 130, 31, 32, 3, and 4. This should be Sean and Michael. All right, let's roll this team for a second. Let's go to Connor Fair, Cooper Walker. Go to Connor and Cooper. Corey Vallejo, Stetson Postis, 130 going to be on deck. 131 going to be Kyle Detmering and Ryder Wolf. And going to be an old time here. Let's go to Corey Vallejo, Stetson Postis, 130. 31 going to be Kyle Detmering, Ryder Wolf. 32 going to be Bobby Watson, Nicholas Bjork. 133, 34, and 5. Be thinking about it. This should be Corey Vallejo, Stetson Postis. No action. All right, let's go to Kyle Detmering, Ryder Wolf, 131. 132 going to be Bobby Watson, Nicholas Bjork. 133, 34, and 5. Be thinking about it. All right, and we're going to be smooth here. You're going to be 964. Let's go to 132. Going to be Bobby Watson, Nicholas Bjork. 133 going to be Eddie Witt and Wayne Bell. 34 and 35. Be thinking about it. I'm going to be an old time here. Let's go to Eddie Witt, Wayne Bell, 133. 34 going to be Tyan and Ben. 135 going to be Owen Merringer, Jimmy Cooper. After 135, let's go up. We're going to try and get 125.1. Malik and Kane, 128 and 130. And they're going to be smooth here. Going to be 10 and 52. It's going to Tyan and Ben, 134. 135 going to be Owen Merringer, Jimmy Cooper. After 135, we'll go up and get 125.1. All right, not going to work there. Going to be an old time. Let's go to Owen Merringer, Jimmy Cooper, 135. After 135, going to be 125. Malik Moses, Kane Blessing, 128, 130. Malik Moses, Kane Blessing, you guys come on in. All right, and they're going to be smooth here. Going to be 9 and 12. Oh, let's go up now to 25.1. Moses and Blessing. Do we have Kane? Malik Moses, Kane Blessing. Do we have you? All right.
Kane Blessing left.
All right, let's go to Sean Felton, Michael Ramsey, 128 then.
I'll drive another one. What? It's team 125.1. I'll drive another one. Just 1 second.
Here you go, Sean Felton, Michael Ramsey right here. Corey Vallejo, Stetson Postis, 130. You guys can come on in. Now, I ain't going to be an old time there. Let's go to Corey and Stetson, 130. And we'll go to 136, Case Key, Bobby Vaughn, 137, Lakin Boys, Trace Anderson, 138, 940. Be thinking about it.
How many healers around there? What about Colton Schlock? And how many teams do we have left to roll?
9. Oh, with the leg here, going to be 1388. Oh, let's go to Case Key, Bobby Vaughn, 136. 137, going to be Lakin Boys, Trace Anderson, 138, 9 and 40.
What about Colton Schlock? Is he around? Kane's coming back. Kane's almost back. Okay. I won't change it then.
All right, and they're going to be smooth here. Going to be 1041. Let's go to Lakin Boys, Trace Anderson, 137. 38 going to be Eddie Witt, Ben Clements, 139, 40, 41, and 42.
Roll this one down. Sure. Second arena.
All right. Oh, let's go to Eddie Witt, Ben Clements, 138. Got 7 left to rope right here. Looking for Eddie Witt. No Eddie? All right. Well, what about Brody Jackson, Colton Schlock? I got Brody. Do we have Colton? You bet. All right, here we go. Going to be Brody Jackson, Colton Schlock, 139. 140, going to be Grant Miller, Jace Davis, 141 and 142. And they're going to be an old time here. Oh, let's go to 140. Going to be Grant Miller, Jace Davis. 141, going to be Colin Hall, Colton Ranley. And only at 142, going to be Malik Moses, Cohen Carroll. And going to be an old time there. Let's go to Colin Hall, Colton Ranley, 141. This is Colin and Colton, 141. 142, going to be Malik Moses, Cohen Carroll. Malik and Cohen, you guys come on in. Oh, it's a leg, going to be 15-26. All right, let's go to Moses and Carroll, 142. And we'll go to Lakin Boys, Trace Anderson, followed by Eddie and Ben.
Kane will be right here. He's just $60 for it.
And they're going to be smooth here. Going to be 11-57. Now, Malik, get your head rope. Come right back up the arena for me. your man's around. So once you get your rope, just come right back up the arena. Let's go to Lake and Boys. Trace Anderson, 137. And we'll get Eddie and Ben, followed by Malik Moses and Kane Blessing. And going to be an old time there. Let's go to Eddie Witt, Ben Clements, 138. Then it'll be Malik Moses and Kane Blessing. Oh, with the leg, they're going to be 1672. Final team to rope right here, going to be Moses and Blessing. Not quite going to work right there. Going to be an old time. That's it. That's all. We're going to bring the tractor in. We'll drag it up, and we'll be back with the short round here in the 9-5 handicap. Guys, last call on entries for that 8-5. Last call on entries for the 8-5. They're going to kick us off with a 1609. Hey, they have completed the course. That's something. They're 55-19. We'll see if it does anything for them. It just might. As we go now to the top 19, going to be Colin Hall and Jimmy Cooper with a 38-90 right here. 38-90 for the 19th high team back. They got to be 16 seconds to go to number one. This team going to stop the clock smooth. They're going to be 10-57. You bet, guys, you're 49-47. Hey, we're winning $6,000 at least for the time being. As we go to Cheryl Cooper and Jace Davis, 18th high team back with a 38-49. 38-49. You got to be a 10-97 to go to number one. And the classic flag says thanks for coming, but you're going home empty-handed. Going to be an old time right there. 17 teams to rope as we go down to Grant Miller and Colton Schlock. North and South Carolina, they're teamed up in the Cowboy Capital. They're 38-18. You got to be 11-28 to go to number one right here. 5 at the Lions, going to just about break your heart, and missing the horns is going to do it for sure. No time right there as we go to Thomas Conway and Canyon Moore. 16th high team back right here, 38-13. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are 2 for 4. We're batting 500. We're all stars right now in the 9-5 short round. Can Thomas Conway, Canyon Moore be an 11-33 to go to number one? Oh, what could have been. 863 is going to turn into a 1363. The leg's going to hurt us. We're 51 and 76. Gentlemen, you go to number 2 in the average as we find ourselves at the top 15. It'll be Eddie Witt, Glen Rose, Texas. Ben Clements, 37-46. 12 flat, going to put you number 1. Their gray horse and the man in black, not meant to be today. It'll be an old time. As we go now to the top 14, going to be Brad Fryermood and Coulter Jackson. 36-79. They're going to be 12 and 67. That's all you got to do. Take an extra swing, safety up if you want to. You've earned the right to do so. Or we could light the world on fire, put the pressure on the top 13, and see just how much money we can go home with. Rio Vista, Texas, out of the barrier, got a chance. I tell you what, you show Coulter the feet, you got a chance of getting paid. And they're going to do just that. They're going to be 10 and 58 new leaders, 47-37. They do it. They're number 1. They didn't set the world on fire. We'll see how long it holds on for. Case Key and T. Graves, 13th high team back. A 36 and 71 at the 13th callback. Gentlemen, you got to be a 10 and 65. We'll see T again at the high callback position. This young man has figured out how to rope 2 feet. Case Key, he knows how to rope 2 feet too. He said, you know what? I want to rope both days this weekend, so I'm going to come and head today. Got him wearing it? No, he doesn't. Thanks for playing, boys. You're going to go home empty-handed an old time. 12 teams to rope as we go to Kyle Detmerg and Ryder Wolf. 35 and 55. Gentlemen, you got to be 11 and 81. 11-81. 35-55 right here. We go all the way down to 28-52. It's the Dirty Dozen. Welcome to it. Oh, Ryder. Oh, no. Oh, no. Going to be an old time right there. All that hard work for a wave of the classic flag. As we go now to Brian Upmore. Reed Wolf, 11th high team back, 34-98. Reed, you got to answer back to the big brother now. He just pulled off a hill shot. Let's show him how to do it. 34-98. You got to be 12 and 38 to go to number 1. Gray Horse Dream Team right here. First part good. Rito to the backside. What do you say? What do you got? Oh, no. Oh, no. A no time. 0 for 2 for the Wolf boys. Don't worry. They'll be back. 10 teams to rope as we go now to Eddie Witt, Coulter Jackson, 34-45. And looky. Coulter Jackson currently still in control of the average from the 14th callback. He's got another chance, another opportunity. Can he get a pair? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's going to be a 9-0-5. They go to number 1. They're 43-51. Coulter, you're winning first. You are winning second. Way to double dip. 9 teams to sweat, though. As we go to Case Key and Bobby Vaughn, 32-26. Case, little redemption right here, buddy. I know you can rack them. Let's do it now. Oh, got him wearing it. Take a look to the backside. Hello, new leaders. Hello. 6 and 69. How about it? Gentlemen, you're going to be 38-95. That's going to be good enough to go to number 1. And more importantly, that might just change the look of the top 8 right here. As we go to Ethan Essex and T. Graves, 31 and 51. 31-51. Boys, what would have been a layup before the last team is now a bit of a knife fight. You got to be 7 and 43 to go to number 1. No legs, no barriers, and a little bit of aggression. That's what I need from you today. Not going to work out. A no time. Thanks for playing. 7 to rope. And these are the money runs. We've had 6 teams complete the course. We're paying 7 monies in the average. It's Brody Jackson, Cooper Walker. 31-14. Gentlemen, a 7 and 80. 7 and 80 for guaranteed money. Captured. You betcha. You needed to be a 7 and 80. Instead, you're going to be an 8 and 81. You're second too long to go to number 1, but you're good enough to go to number 2. 39 and 95. You're winning second and 4,200. You're not guaranteed a single penny quite yet. As we go now to Lane Powell, Colton Ranley, 6th high team back, 30 and 80. Colton has already had himself a day. He got a piece of it there in the 10-5. Let's add to it. Diesel's not cheap. Lane does his part. Colton does his part. Boys, you're looking good. You're 809. 38 and 89. Gentlemen, you go to number 1. The worst you're going to do is 6th and $1,200. Right now, you're winning the whole thing. With 5 teams to rope as we go to Annette Miller, Cole Wilson, a 30 and 29. Annette, you got to spin one to be an 859. 859 to go to number 1 for no less than $1,500. Oh, got a chance right here. Not going her way, though. Oh, no. Good team. Going to go out of the average with some tough luck in the short round. I know time. As we go now to Owen Maringer, Jimmy Cooper. 4th high team back. Jimmy Cooper still holding on to 6th in the average right now. You could ride out the back, winning 1st and 7th with a 969 right here in the short round to guarantee you no less than 2,200 with a chance at 6,000. Oh, going to take an extra swing. What are we going to come up with? Tough luck and an old time. Not going to work out there with 3 teams left to rope right here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go down to the top 3. We're at a 28-64. Top 3 teams are all 28 on 3. It's a knife fight to find out who's going home with $6,000 and the Cinco de Mayo buckles. Could it be Nicholas Bjork and Reed Wolf? Why not them? They're 28-64, and Rito is looking for redemption. Boys, you got to be 10 and 24. 10 and 24 to go to number 1. 10 and 24 for a chance at the win. Why be 10 when you can be 8? Get you 2, Rito. Oh, no, buddy. Oh, no. What could have been instead going to be an old time. As we go now to the top 2, once the arena's clear. It'll be Colin Hall and Carson Cox. 28 and 60. A layup, boys. 10 and 28. You can take an extra swing if you want it. 10 and 28. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, with 1 team to rope, the 6th high team back is still in control of the average. As we go to Ryder Davis and T. Graves. Oh, it's your 28-52. Got to be a 10 and 36. First part good. T's going to kick over him. He's going to kick up to him. 1 swing over his back and a no time. A no time. We are 0 for 3 inside the top 3. The winner of their opening going to go to Lane Powell and Colton Ranley all the way from the 6th high team back. Boys, you're 38.89 for $6,000. Good work today. Second, going to go to Case Key and Bobby Vaughn at 38.95 for $4,200. Third, going to go to Brody Jackson, Cooper Walker, 39.95 for $3,200.